Thank you for joining the Sights and Sounds of Mzansi. A hearty and warm welcome to you. This is the travel and leisure segment of the Enterprising Conversation channel. By the way, we have got 3 segments. Our main business, as you would know, is entrepreneurial education and training. That is the main business, the core. But we do have the political commentary segment known as the Voice in the Wilderness, where we give a comment and analysis on the contemporary political issues of the day. You might ask why the intersection between business and politics. The truth of the matter is that politics is too important to be left to politicians alone. Politics affect our lives, whether you like it or not. It's not out of choice. You are bound to be affected by it. The other segment is the main one, actually, that I've just talked. The main one that I've just talked about, the entrepreneurship education segment. It is known as the Iron Sharpens Iron. So it's 3. Just going through them once more. Political commentary, the voice in the wilderness. The main segment, which is about entrepreneurial education and training content, and which is known as the Iron Sharpens Iron, and the political commentary, which is voice in the wilderness, and the one that I'm all about now, travel and leisure segment, the sights and sounds of Mzansi. In this video podcast, I'm just going to share with you my recent experience when I went to the West Rand to lead a conversation on project management. Now I put up in a interesting lodge called Tshingwana, that is Setswana for little garden. And in this podcast, I'm just going to share with you the story of Tshingwana through the owner, Eli. Eli is her name. She'll introduce herself, and she's going to walk me around the lodge, and I'm also going to share with you the footage of the inside of the rooms, the refreshments that they serve, all those kind of things. I hope you'll enjoy this content, and the aim is that as the Enterprising Conversation channel, there's an impact that we can make, because our work takes us around the country, and as we would know, we have been blessed with a very beautiful country. And if something is beautiful and admirable, you can't help but just share it with whoever you are able to share it with. So please join me on this experience of Tshingwana Lodge. Cheers.
House is where's the other room?
So the main house is that side.
Over there, yeah.
It's a lovely place. Oh, you are living here as well.
And the staff sleeps over. We all just squat there in that house.
I think it's much easier when it's like that. It's when people are on site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's our kitchen area, our dining room.
And that is still part of your
Everything.
of this place.
We've got animals here too.
Like what?
I've got sheep. I've got 1 cow.
Okay.
Just little animals.
But you can even have like chickens.
I want to get chickens.
And a small garden, because you can make a theme like for your food. It's a sort of a from farm to fork kind of a thing.
We've got to actually plow now and start planting.
Yeah, it can be interesting, and you are saving money as well. At the same time, you are giving your guests a unique experience. Fresh vegetables and fresh meat, if you can. Yeah.
I don't know. Does everybody eat meat?
Like you've got a cow. Many people eat beef. You've got a, maybe you can have sheep. Sheep is easier.
I've got a lot of sheep. Yeah.
You see?
Not a lot. Okay.
And what, like chicken as well.
Chicken. I want to get chickens. I just don't know which is the right chickens to buy.
Yeah, you can ask around. You can even research on YouTube. This area is quite nice. This is the main house.
Yeah, there's the main house.
And what is that? Conference room?
It's a little venue that we only hire out during the day, never at night, because we live there. So it's like you can use it for a conference room. You can have a 40th birthday party, a baptism.
It's very beautiful, you know. It's a very nice, yeah.
Whatever you like, you know.
And there you've got ducks, no?
Yeah, you wanna walk?
This is the conference room. No, you've got a nice setup here. You know, when one comes in, it's like when you come inside. When you drive in, you don't expect to see much, but once you're inside, you are pleasantly surprised that there is.
Look, most people don't even know where Zuurbekom.
Yeah.
It's a place you've never heard of.
I also didn't. But the name rings a bell, but to be honest, I haven't heard much of the name.
It's agricultural holdings. So mainly sort of small scale farmers around here.
Yeah. So here you got a landscaping company to come and do this. Are you serious? You are very artistic, miss. You are really artistic. Yeah, I like the concept, you know.
See, we did plant.
Yeah.
But I must get tunnels.
I think you are on the right track. Just keep going. You want to get what?
Tunnels.
Tunnels. Okay. Yes.
You know, we don't have much protection, so when we're growing, sometimes it kills everything.
Yeah. Fine. Thanks. Yeah, I agree with you. If you get tunnels, that will be the best. That will be the best because it also the climate no longer affect your crops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. And then I also grow my own little herbs and things. Fresh herbs for the food.
Yeah, if you go that route, I'm telling you, it will be very nice. Nice concept.
That's the main house.
Oh, that's the main house. Yeah.
But if you need anything, you're welcome to just take a walk down.
All right.
But which one can I put it on?
I wanted to ask you.
Magic?
I want the news. I'm a news person.
Which one?
Do you have CNN, BBC?
Which one do you want?
CNN.
Must I put you on CNN?
Please.
Go. Because I have two channels. I have a sports channel, and I keep the one on sports, and I'll keep the one on
news
for you. I'll put CNN.
CNN.
Come away, come around this way.
So how long have you been running?
It's a struggle, you know. It's not an area that attracts a lot of people. But it's where I live.
No. I'm saying how long have you been?
Yeah, in this area. I had 10 babies here. Since 2007. But the business didn't start in 2007.
Yeah.
My dad actually bought in the early 80s.
Wow.
In 1980. But he did livestock. My dad. So he bought the place.
Wow, he's a visionary.
And those days still with the white signature, you know. Yeah.
You couldn't sign yourself?
No, it was
because it was not allowed for you to own it?
Pura, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, later things changed and it went on to his name. But what happened, unfortunately, is Dad took all his retirement money, bought the livestock, and they stole his livestock 3 times, and then he was bankrupt.
Oh my God.
And then I think from that he just suffered a stroke and did it.
Oh no.
And then he couldn't maintain the place anymore. Then hubby and I bought the place from him. And then, but we didn't know what we're going to do with it. We just left him here. And then when he died, we were forced to come here and do something. So because he had livestock, we went and we got our own sheep because we're Muslim people, right? But my families used to slaughter him. If it's a birth, if it's a birthday, if it's a prayer, if it's... We slaughter for anything and everything. So we decided to keep our own. I slaughtered 2 bulls already. But my place is not big enough to keep cows.
No.
So she was born here. He was born here. So I'm just going to let him grow and then slaughter it for us. And I give charity the meat. And that's the same I do with the sheep. I slaughtered now 4.
All right.
Hello, Gracie. She's the only one with a name.
And I can see she seems to be very attached to you. She walks straight to you to greet you.
Hand-reared. Her mother died at birth, and so
you call her
Grace.
Grace.
Yeah.
She's well mannered. She comes and greets visitors.
She's a lovely
She is
animal.
lovely.
I just don't have somebody to shear for me, man. They'll look so nice if they shear.
Because you can still sell that, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, you can make money from that, I'm sure.
So you see the plot goes right around.
Yeah.
And then there's a big pool there. And then we have weddings and whatever people book for. In summer it's nice here.
It is.
Because people come out in summer to day picnics. Like they pay to come in to picnic and there's prize stands. And
wow.
We put music up and they have a lot of fun.
No, it's a nice area.
Quiet.
So tell me, how is government? Are you getting support from government? How have they supported you?
No support.
But have you gone out to look for support, like your CEDA, like the other thing that is important is to be part of the hospitality associations, if they are. Yeah, there must be programs that come along to support people like you.
But I think in my area, if you're not ANC strong, then...
Yeah, but not every program. Remember, programs are not local. Some of these hospitality... I was on a webinar very recently. You are reminding me.
I must actually see what I can do.
I was on a webinar. Yeah, you must go get out, man. There's a lot of support. I mean, you qualify to be supported because this is a lot of commitment. This is not peanuts, what you've done here. It's a lot of investment. So if there's anyone who needs to be supported, it's you.
I must get my daughter to help with it.
Because most of the people sometimes, unfortunately, you find people getting supported who don't really have anything going. But you are a legit candidate for support. No, you are, because...
But people think I'm rich, man, and I'm not even rich.
Yeah.
But you see, when people see you look after your place like this...
And it's well kept. Can you see? It's well kept.
But I work with my own hands in it as well.
It's
passion.
You've
got a lot of money, but they don't know what it takes to... But you must have a love for the garden, huh?
You know. That's what I wanted to say.
You must have a love for
to say being rich is contentment in your heart.
Yes.
And passion for what you're doing.
That's
what you must tell them.
That's
to say that, okay, if you say I'm rich, I agree because I'm very happy with what I'm doing.
Blessed.
Yeah, I'm content. I love what I'm doing.
I've got this ground. I've got this almost nature.
And you say, if you're talking money, that's another thing. But if you say I'm rich, the richness I'm talking about, I know is that I'm content and I love what I'm doing.
I tell people, I'm not rich, I'm very rich.
And you know what? My experience is that I have found a lot of joy from doing what I love.
What you like, yeah. You must love it.
Even those things that are not necessarily paying.
Yes.
Yeah, the day I started doing what I love, I felt rich. And I wasn't getting a cent. More than those things that I was getting paid for.
Paid for.
So
and being behind the desk and
Yeah.
having to just work for one boss all the time.
So honestly, I
You get more reward.
Reward.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot more self-reward.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Self-reward and self-growth. And then it makes you smile when you see the people that you are training, that they're moving forward.
Moving forward.
Yeah.
That's the most important
That's-
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. The rest will come. If you
Of course.
The rest will come. Wow, so lovely. Thank you for taking me around. I didn't expect this. It was a bonus for me.
No, man, we just wanted to say welcome.
It was honestly a
And
bonus, a
then
big
he's
bonus for
early.
me.
And she's so excited. She says, I must cook. I think he's from Venda.
Yes.
He's a man.